Time for another. Time for another. Let's see, what brush do we want to get? Let's use maybe this one. Yeah. So let's just block this in real dead quick. So I just finished the one. Well, I didn't finish, but I never really ever finish. But I just turned off the video. How about that? On the one of Peyton and Amber at Pikes Peak, and I thought I'd go ahead and get this one underpainted because it's when you do acrylics, that's a big step. Well, phase one, if you will. Get the canvas covered with paint. Now, I've never really done one, and again, I don't know why I did this. That was this warm underpainted. I see artists do that, and I do underpaint sometimes, but I've never done one that dark, that warm, so they like to let this show through. I don't know if that's my gig. I don't know if that's Johnny, but we'll find out. No big deal, it's just paint right over it. I may end up liking it, or I may not. More white here. Let's see here. So that roof is, there's trees, which I don't really need the drawing of the trees. And then this roof line actually is right like that. It is bluer. It's bluer. At least at the top it's bluer. Yeah, that's more better. That's more better. Where's that line? Ooh, I'm losing a line. Let's see. Is that right? That's right. I guess that's right. And now normally what happens is I'll say, well, I gotta come back up there and paint that, but then by the time I put all this other stuff in, that really doesn't matter. So we'll see. Again, I'm just blocking in stuff. This should be the fun part of the painting. It's all fun, right? Let's see. One of these videos, I will show you guys my palette and what I'm actually doing down here that you all can't see. Apologize for that. So I'm trying to just mix up a dullish. Don't want to get too crazy with this green because there's not a lot of green there. Actually back in here. So there's a barn here. This is a barn and this is a little house there. This is the edge of the shed. This is where we used to live. Had a lot of good times there. Good place for kids to grow up. It means a lot to me. So and I'll put different colors. I guess I could just do that now. Do that a little bit now. Change it up a little bit. Soft on that edge. Those trees are soft. So this roof comes out. And then there's this broken there's little trees and stuff. But we'll figure that out later. And you know, it's up to me how much detail I really want to put into the distant stuff. I don't really want you to look at that. But again, we're just underpainting right now. Doesn't matter. Let's see. Well, we got a green. Let's let me mix a little bit more. I got a little too much water on my brush. Well, a lot of too much water on my brush. Too much water. Way too much water. Start over. Mixing a new pile, actually. And again, that's not green. That's an off green. I don't even know what you call it. It's not celery, I don't guess, but it's. I take yellow and blue, which makes green, and then touch a little bit of red into it and some white. Little red, little white. To dull it. And there's a boat here. And I'll paint over this more because this is so transparent, but that's the edge. Right? I know you can't see that. This is what I'm painting, this area right in here. So we're gonna go here. We got Matthew. And all I'm doing right now is, like I say, getting the canvas covered, and once I let this dry, I'll come back and go over this again and again because it's so transparent. And as I come forward, I want it to be a little bolder, a little greener, if you will. Just a little bit, not much. So Chase's legs are there. Comes right there. Isn't this fun? This is fun. If it wasn't fun, if you don't have fun, don't do it. If you don't have fun, don't do it. And I like to remix. I'm not an artist that has big piles of paint. Some of them mix a big pile of the green they want. And there's just so many variations in this green. I want it to look a little different every time. I do. A little more green. And when you're an old man like me, you gotta get one of these things. More yellow. But you notice that is not green. It is a green, but it's sure not a big bold green. Like that's green, right? And we may put a little bit of that in there, but at the end, but not right now. So, see, that looks better, just having broken up colors and stuff. So we got a kid here. We got a kid. See, it's a big brush, but right now it doesn't matter. It don't matter. Kid there. Kid there. There's a wash. Tub, or what do you call those, a horse trough rather, that I used to water the garden out of, which seems that it's not important, but it is important because the kids remember taking buckets and getting water out of it. We had a big metal watering can. Just fun, it's fun stuff. Good for the kids, good for me. So You should kind of see this starting to pop out a little bit. Yeah, it's popping out. And I'll just go ahead and get a little more water. Because this is going to be, what do you call those things? I don't know. FodderShocks, I think, is what they're actually making. Let's get that. A little yellow, a little blue, a little white. Some little variations in that green, which is what I like. I like that. This is actually warmer. It is lighter, but it's warmer. And see, even if I left this, right, that's what that's going to end up being. So who really cares, right? Maybe I'll make it more interesting. All right, so this stuff comes up to right there. This, and for right now, I'm just going to paint it in pretty dark. So let's take, we'll take our burnt sienna blue. Burnt sienna blue. And like I say, we'll go over this several times because it is going to be transparent, but I just want to get the shape of that dark. Make noises while you do it, Bob Ross. Make it a little darker because it actually gets darker as it comes over. It's darker as it gets over here. So we'll make him a little bit darker. Yeah. So we're gonna go, it's about there. This is one of the few times that I will actually use a squared off brush flat like that. I normally use filberts, but this has got some more exact drawing. And again, it's an old, pole barn. It's not important that you don't want it to be perfect, which is good because I sure ain't perfect. This is really, we'll get this lined up later to make sure I'm able to cheat and get a straight edge, but I don't like to do that. But don't tell nobody if I have to, because I might have to. There we go. And I'm steadying my hand and I'm laying this up here. A lot of artists use those maul sticks, they call them, and they actually put it on their canvas. It's got a ball or some type of cane, and I don't know, I just do this. And I want this smaller. I want that to be smaller because I'm going to make it. I'll make it bigger when I put the light in. Let's see. You see how acrylics go over. This is already pretty dry. And it darkens it. I love them. I love working with acrylics. Well, I don't know about nothing else because I ain't never painted with nothing else. So there's our wagon. It's fun. This is so much fun. Creating little stories. Jesus, got a little shadow right there. All right, we got a shadow right put this line just so we don't lose it. Just so we don't lose it. And then we will now put some gray in there. Viva mixes the gray. Not even close. Not even close. That's more better. So we know that ridge top is red from rust. See that ridge right there will be a little rusty color. You could almost leave it probably. I don't know why I'm holding my breath like I'm crossfitting. Let's see here. This would be like that. Right? This one would be. Let's see if you all can't see that. Let's see if that works out, doesn't it? Yeah, so you can see what I'm looking at. So this goes like that. Kind of close. Go like that. There's a little piece over here too. Just put a little hand of that. So I'm going to make this lighter. Ooh, there's that boat too. I can put some of that boat in just so I don't forget it. Going to pick up more white. I'm going to add more pure white to that. Even though that's bluish. Well, let's say it's blue. It's cool. That's the way I see it. But let's just do this. Let's just do that right here. Hold the breath, don't breathe. And this is a big brush to be doing this with, but that's okay. I'll probably switch here in just a little bit. Step back. The effect of light is already kind of happening. It's kind of happening. You start putting highlights on some of this stuff, and it'll start making sense. I'm going to put my hand out this way because I can't see. I'm going to freehand this. So that came down like that. And we'll just paint trees and stuff. Oh, wow, I painted right on the. Wow, that was epic fail. I painted on this Holden rod. Sorry to make y'all puke there. But this is going to be this will be a wagon here. This will come down. This will come down like that. This is going to be that, what do you call him? The watering thingy. Hog trough or horse trough or something. And I'm going to switch brushes. Finally, I'm going to put a hint of that water. At least the first attempt at that water. And it's pretty blue. It's pretty blue. Pretty blue. So you can always do this. Look. So you can always put this up here. And see, I thought I had it dark enough and blue enough, but it didn't. hard, well, not hard, but a shadow there. This is just to get it kind of filled. Again, this is just underpainting. That's what's fun about acrylics, is you can't screw up. You know, that's really what I'm doing. That's what acrylics. Well, that's John's painting. Put paint down so you can fix it, because I rarely am ever going to nail it, which is fun. That's how I roll. You'll find that out. You will find that out. This is not the right color, but it's the right value for this face of that barn. And I'm going to go ahead and put that in, and I will paint over it. But that is the right, close. It's not the right value, but it's close. A little bit better, as you can see, but yeah, that'll start reading okie dokie here soon. Let's see. I think I'm gonna let it sit, because what I want to do is when I fill them in, I really want to hit the screen some more, and I'll lose those lines a little. I don't want to keep painting back and forth, so I think I'm gonna let this dry. A little rough in there. This will be my next, I guess the first small one, 8 by 10. These go pretty quick. That other one, I need to look. I guess that one I did of Peyton and Amber, I'll say, is the very first painting I've ever done. Well, I know it is, that I've videotaped, but it's the first one that I actually know exactly how long it took, because I taped it, besides the sketch. And I did it in 3 sittings, so I came up here 3 different times, I think. I'll have to go back and look, but at least I'll know how. But these take, I don't know, a couple hours, 2 or 3 hours.